Battlestars. And here's the man in command, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new Battlestars. I am delighted to be with you once again. This is, as you have noticed, a class show. You have just seen some of our celebrities. In a moment, I'm going to be introducing the two players whose job it is to capture our Battlestars by completing the triangles around them. And you complete a triangle quite simply by putting out the lights at the corners. Let me give you an example right now. In Tom Wolfat's case, if we had the number 2 and the number 5 blacked out already, and one of our players managed to put out number 6, they would complete the triangle around Tom and would, in effect, capture him. And that's the object of the game. The first player to capture 3 Battlestars wins the game and goes on to play for some fabulous prizes and a big cash payoff in our main event. And the two players who are trying to have that happen to them, I'd like you to welcome them with a good round of applause for Deborah Montgomery and Scott Mitchell. And let's see if this card is correct. It looks like it might be an error. Scott, it says you're a recent graduate of UCLA and you have 10 parents?
Yeah.
You want to explain that for me?
No, my mother asked me not to explain that I had 10 parents. Just leave it right there.
The baseball team was in town. All right? I didn't say that. I did not say that. Deborah Montgomery, flight attendant, mother of 2 from El Toro. How old are your little ones?
One's 6 weeks and one's 2 years.
All right, good luck to you on the program. You're here to win some prizes, right? We'll get the board ready. You two take it easy for just a moment while we pause for these commercial messages, and then we'll come back with the first game of the new season on Battlestars.
Battlestars and Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much. Here's how we play the game, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever a star is selected, I ask a question, and at that moment, in front of the star, in front of the audience, in fact, in front of everyone except our 2 contestants, 2 answers appear on the television screen. One of those answers is right, and the other one is incorrect. The star will always give the answer he thinks is the right one. He wants to help our players. But it's up to the contestants to tell me if that answer is, in fact, right or wrong. Now, because this is the first show of the new Battlestars series, we don't have a returning champion playing the blue side of the board, so we had a coin toss a few moments ago. Debbie won the toss, and she is in control as we start things off. So good luck to you. We'll put the board in motion. The lights are dancing and flashing for you. Press the button, and let's go to work. You've got number 5, and that gives you a choice of 4 stars. We have 4 triangles touching that number. Eric's, Tom's, Jimmy's, or Debbie's. Who gets the question?
Let's try Tom.
All right, Tom Wolfat from Dukes of Hazzard. Good to have you with us today.
Pleasure being here.
Roughly speaking, Tom, the amount of energy spent in making love is approximately the same as climbing how many flights of stairs?
Wow.
One of those answers is correct.
I suppose it depends on how you go about it. I'd say 7 flights, personally.
The amount of energy spent in making love is approximately the same as 7 flights of stairs, says Tom Wolfat. Is that right or wrong?
I'll agree.
No, it's the same as 2 flights. Tom is doing it too fast or too slow. I can't figure it out. But control of the board goes over to Scott Mitchell. Press the button. And you get number 8, and that means Debbie Reynolds.
I'm still thinking about those flights. I agree with him. I think it's 11.
11?
Well, 7.
Forgive me for being 3 days late on this, but we weren't on the air with our new Battlestar series on Friday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you, dear. There'll be no more.
There'll be more. Many happy returns. Here's an interesting clue for the ladies.
92. I look so good. 92. What?
You do look very
For
good.
92, I
And here's an interesting clue for the ladies. Glamour magazine says a man is not interested in a lasting relationship if he is wearing this. Which of these 2 answers?
A man is not interested in a lasting relationship if he... Oh, my.
If he's wearing one of those. Which is the right answer?
A suit and a vest.
Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
No, if he's wearing a turtleneck sweater.
What does that mean? Is his whole thing exposed if he has his turtleneck?
No, he's covered up. We'll talk about that during the next...
This is a sick show.
It certainly is. Let's go back to the lady. She has control, and she presses and gets number 10, and that means Vicki Lawrence.
Never been with a man.
Hi, Mama.
I'm up, Alex.
All right, according to the memory book, what's a basic rule to remember when you want to remember something new? According to the memory book.
According to the memory book. I remember that part of the question.
One of those
Want to
answers
remember?
is the right one.
Oh, I always associate it with something that you know.
I agree.
That's the right answer. Yes, indeed. Associated with something you know. Every time we get a correct answer from a player, that player retains control of the board, and you've earned the right to make a choice as to the next number we go to. You don't have to press the button. You tell me what number we go to.
That's 4.
Number 4, and that means the possibility of our first captured Battlestar. And that's you, Debbie Reynolds. Here's the question.
I'm still working on that turtleneck. Well, I'm going to pray I say this right for her. I tried before, but...
Okay, who pleads with you to open your heart and empty your hand? Open your heart and empty your hand.
The Salvation Army.
Right answer or wrong
I
answer
agree.
for your first captured Battlestar? No, it was
Oh, well, don't
the
you ever
Red
go
Cross. The Red Cross. Okay, the number 4 does not get put out. It goes back into play for you, Scott. Press the button. Hey, look at that. You came up with number 4 again, and that means another question for Debbie, and you could capture her. According to Ann
Anyone can
Landers,
help me at this point. I've lost everything.
according to Ann Landers, in general, which denture is usually more secure in your mouth? Now, you know what the choice is going to be on this one.
Which denture?
Is usually more secure in your mouth.
My last boyfriend. I don't know which denture is more insecure. More secure in your mouth has to be the lowers.
Right or wrong for your first captured Battlestar?
I agree.
No, it's the uppers. The lowers move around a lot. The uppers stay in place. They do.
I'm never going out of my room. I've done everything.
All right, press Eddie. You get number 7 flashing, and that means a choice. You can go to Vicky or up top to Glenn Scarpelli.
Let's try Vicky again.
All righty.
I'm so excited, Alex. How are you, Alex?
I am
I
fine.
haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes, it has been a while.
We'll be
You want a
with you in
question?
minute.
You want a question?
Sure, go for it, Alex.
All right, what does a male cricket rub together to make that chirping sound you love so much?
His. His legs.
Rubs his legs together to
Yes.
make that chirping sound. No, he rubs his front wings together. You've been looking at the wrong kind of animal there, Vicky. Sorry about that. We go back to you, Scott. Fred. And you get number 3, and we go up top to Glenn Scarpelli.
Okay, I'm ready. How are you, Alex?
All right, what was the single most watched show in television history? Single most watched show.
I know that one. This. I know this one. The final episode of MASH.
I agree.
That is the right answer. Final episode of MASH. Scott, you now have control of the board, and you have a choice. Any number you want. Make it a good one.
Number 6.
Number 6 would give you the possibility of capturing Glenn and Vicky. Who gets the question?
Glenn.
All right. In the Portuguese hamlet of Fatima, 3 shepherd children reported some unusual sightings, Glenn. What did the shepherds supposedly see? One of these answers is right. Portuguese village of Fatima.
I'm going to say UFOs.
This is for 2 captured Battlestars and the lead in the match. Scott, is that right or wrong?
Wrong.
You are correct. The right answer is the Virgin Mary. Fatima. Great pilgrimage center. 2 red triangles lit up. And you're in good shape right now, Scott. You're in control of the board. What number do you want to go to next?
Number 4.
Number 4, once again, the possibility of capturing Debbie Reynolds, and it could give you the match.
Oh, come on. You guys are picking on me. Go ahead.
In what key do the majority of American-made car horns beep in? In what key?
Darling, I don't know what the hell kind of answer. I don't understand. They said, what kind of key does the American... Oh, I have a choice? Oh, thank God. Has to be
American-made car
American.
horns.
Well,
Yes.
of course, we always sing higher than anybody else. We pay more. Key is... Oh, God. With me. Erica, cover the Catholics. Key of C.
The key of C. This is for a third possible captured Battlestar and the championship. The right to play for many thousands of dollars. Right answer or wrong answer? The key of C.
Right answer.
Sorry, it didn't work out. Key of F. Debbie left her seat again. Come back, Debbie. Come back, Debbie. All is forgiven. Don't leave the studio yet. I'll tell you what, folks, while we're trying to get Debbie back in her seat, should we take a commercial break? Why don't we do that? We'll take a commercial break, and we'll go find Debbie Reynolds and bring her back to Battlestars.
Back to Battlestars and Alex Trebek.
And we lucked out, we found Debbie Reynolds in Eric Estrada's triangle, but that's another story. Right now, our young lady has control of the board, and so, Debbie, you press, and let's see, look at that. You've got number 2 flashing, and that means the possibility of capturing Tom Wopat. What American author wrote Requiem for a Nun? Requiem for a Nun. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the star sees the answers, you see the answers, but our contestants do not.
Geez.
Requiem for a Nun.
I'll say Rod Serling.
For a captured Battlestar.
Okay, I'm going to agree.
No. William Faulkner. William Faulkner. So the number 2 stays in play. All of the numbers begin flashing again for you, Scott. Press the button, see what you come up with. Hey, it's a good one. Number 9. You could capture Jimmy Bullock. Jim, how you doing?
I'm lonely.
Anything we can do about it?
Well, yes. Debbie will pass by. Oh, come on, honey. Thanks, Debbie.
Let's go. Last time out, ladies and gentlemen, we were on the air for 6 months. We shouldn't make it past next Friday, at the rate. However, Jimmy, here's a question for you. This is a big, important question. Forget about the chair. Kneel if you have to. Okay. Listen to this.
Okay, eating out of the palm of my hand now.
Jimmy, yes. Traditionally, what is supposed to be knee-high by the 4th of July?
Shelley Winter's bust. Knee-high by the 4th of July.
Yes. One of these 2 answers is right.
I'm hot and out of breath.
Well, let me repeat the question. What is supposed to be knee-high by the 4th of July? That's a hot month.
Corn.
Corn. Is that right or wrong for the 3rd captured Battlestar and the championship in this match? Scott?
Right.
You are right, and you are a 3rd Battlestar. Congratulations. And that means you're going to get to play in our main event, Deborah. It didn't work out. I hope you had as much fun in this first match as I did with these crazy celebrities. We have some lovely parting gifts for you backstage. Thank you for joining us on Battlestar. Scott, you come up here and stand next to me right now, because I'm going to put you to the test in our main event. And Scott is going to be working with the same 3 Battlestars he captured to become our champion. And I have in this envelope 3 questions. 1 for each of the celebrities. The first question is worth $500. The next question is worth an additional $500, making it a total of $1,000. If you get those 2 questions right, then you earn the right to go on and play for our Battlestars Bonanza, and that has some fabulous things in it. Charlie, you tell us, will you?
If your winning streak gets you to the 3rd question, here's what you could win. We'll fly you and a guest via Western Airlines spaceship from Los Angeles to Honolulu. The Islander service features warm hospitality and delicious cuisine furnished by Western Airlines. And when you get there, you'll spend a week on the Kona Coast, where you'll stay in a luxury hotel. You may enjoy canoeing, fishing, and glass-bottom boat cruising on a sunny, crystal-clear bay on the Kona coast, furnished by the Kona Coast Chamber of Commerce. And a tap and electric kitchen, which includes the big side-by-side two-door refrigerator freezer, a practical work-saving built-in dishwasher, and the complete cooking center featuring a full-size microwave oven at the top and a self-cleaning oven below, furnished by Tappan Appliances. And $5,000 in cash. So the main event is worth $12,549.
Possibility of a big payoff for you, Scott.
Okay.
Here's how it's going to work. You pick a star, I ask a question. 3 answers will appear on the television screens this time, and you'll be able to see all 3 answers. The star, once again, will pick the answer he or she thinks is the right one. You have to tell me if it's right or wrong. If you spot a wrong answer, and this is very important, in order to win the prize, you have to tell me which of the remaining 2 answers is the right one. All right, good luck to you for $500. Pick the star you want to have handle this first question.
Vicki Lawrence.
Vicki?
Hi,
what,
Scott.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm awake.
what song is this line from?
Uh-oh.
It rained all night. The day I left. The weather, it was dry. Is it from Oh, Susanna, The Silly Song, or Oh, What a Beautiful Morning?
I know this. Sun so hot, I froze you there, Susanna. Don't you cry.
So it's from Oh, Susanna. Is that right or wrong for $500?
It's right.
You bet it is. You've got $500
Right.
in the main event. Possibility of earning another $500 and qualifying for the Battlestar Bonanza on this next question. Who gets it? Glenn Scarpelli or Jimmy Bullock?
Glenn.
Sidney Leibowitz changed his name and the course of his career by becoming who? Shecky Green, Steve Lawrence, or Harrison Ford?
What was the first name?
Sidney Leibowitz.
Sidney Leibowitz.
Yes.
I'm an Italian kid. What do I know from Leibowitz? I don't know. Shecky Green.
Is that a right answer or a wrong answer for an additional $500 and a chance to go for those other big prizes?
It's wrong.
All right. It is, in fact, an incorrect answer. Which of the 2 remaining names is Sidney Leibowitz? Steve Lawrence or Harrison Ford?
Steve Lawrence.
You are right. It is Steve Lawrence. Okay. You've got $1,000, and now you're going for the Battlestar Bonanza. The trip, the cash, total value $12,549. The question will go to Jimmy Bullock. Frank Sinatra recorded a hit song about his daughter called Nancy with the Laughing Face, and it was composed by a popular comedian. Which person wrote it? Was it Buster Keaton, Jimmy, Phil Silvers, or Steve Allen? This is for $12,500.
Repeat the question again?
Who wrote Nancy with the Laughing Face? Frank Sinatra hit song. Buster Keaton, Phil Silvers, or Steve Allen?
Steve Allen.
Is that the right answer or the wrong answer?
The right answer.
You should not listen to me. You are stupid for listening to me.
Oh, that's too bad. It was Phil Silvers, one of Frank Sinatra's very good friends. But not to worry, you won $1,000 in cash. And, pardon me, after the next match, you might wind up here once again trying for the Battlestars Bonanza, in which case it'll be worth close to $16,000. But right now, we've got to take a commercial break, and then we'll start a brand new match on Battlestar. Back to Battlestars, our opening day jitters hopefully behind us as we welcome a new player. His name is Chris Beckett. He's from Torrance, California. How are you, Chris?
Hi, fine.
Married or single? Single. And looking, or do you have a girlfriend?
Looking. My mom told me I had to say that, so...
Okay, well, that's good. Good luck to you on the program. As you know, on Battlestars, the champion always goes first, and that means you, Scott. You won $1,000. Let's see what happens as we begin this match. The numbers will start dancing for you. Press the button and see what you come up with. You get number 4, and that means you can go to Debbie, or you can go up top to Eric Estrada.
Eric.
All right, Eric. How you doing?
I thought I was invited here to watch television.
We're here to watch you, and here's your first question. In Greek mythology, when Pandora opened the forbidden box, she let out all the world's evils. What was left in Pandora's box? One of these 2 is the right answer. What was left?
Ambition.
Right answer or wrong answer?
Wrong.
You are correct. Hope was left. And that means you're still in control of the board, and you decide where we go next. Whoops, that's our time's up signal. We're not going to be able to go anywhere except back there for this commercial message. Way back there. And for this, our opening edition of the 1983 Battlestars, Chris and Scott are going to be back with us tomorrow playing with these same celebrities. And Eric, I'm glad we finally got a question directed to you at the tail end of our show. You've got a change in time on ships this week, I understand?
We'll be on at 7.
What's the title of the show?
Things like a creep in the night.
Creep in the Night? The Spaceman made me do it. All right, we're going to say goodbye to you folks. See you next time out on Battlestars.
Today's party contestants will receive Beeline's assortment of women's and men's fashions for quality versatility. The latest in styles from fun to fancy, furnished by Beeline. And Red Rinse Back, the do-it-yourself steam cleaning system that gives you professional cleaning results at a fraction of the cost. Also, Contact brand decorative cover. Consider the possibilities all the way from practical to whimsical with Contact. Plus, there's a chore boy for every chore. Plastic puffs designed to clean casseroles and no stick surfaces without scratching. Chore boy plastic puffs, more scour to you. And this quality personal care appliances designed for travel or home use. This assortment of hair helpers for your beauty needs furnished by Andis. Someone in our studio audience today will receive Benchmark's beautiful Saxony carpet made of soil-resistant nylon. Available in 8 decorated colorations, furnished by Benchmark Carpet Mills.
You've seen for yourself the new Battlestars is nutty. It's unpredictable. It's fun. Don't miss it tomorrow at this same time. And why not tune in a little earlier for the fresh and exciting Dream House tomorrow on NBC.
This has been a Merrill Heater production.